Right now, if you call the RTD Police for help, you're going to get a guy named Fred. Fred is not a police officer. Fred does not work for RTD. Fred is a retiree in Denver who would really like his phone to stop ringing in the middle of the night. Fred talked to our Steve Stager.
Security on RTD has dominated the headlines the last few years. In an effort to make people feel safer, the transit agency has been pushing people to contact RTD Police, even printed a number right there on the schedule board.
Early January, we started getting these calls.
But there's a reason we are blurring it out.
All times of the day and night.
Because anytime people were calling that number,
we've been living with this for about, 6 weeks now.
They were calling Fred Wolf's landline.
How many calls are we talking about?
We get maybe a half a dozen a day. The most disturbing ones is we get calls in the middle of the night, 12 o'clock, 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, that kind of thing. We started asking them questions like, well, where are you getting this number? Because, we've had this phone number since 1972. And he said, it's right here on the board. I'm reading it off of the poster board at the bus stop.
Sure enough, there it was. Fred's 1972 landline number, which is actually one digit off the RTD Police dispatch number. And he has spent the last month trying to convince RTD that they goofed up.
There was the question of what are you going to do about it? And that's when things became kind of unresponsive instead of indifferent.
At this point, you got to be losing your mind.
I was getting a little irritated, I have to tell you.
Just a little?
Yeah, well, a lot irritated.
Imagine Fred's irritation when he learned his number is printed all around the 8-county metro area.
This typo somehow slipped through the cracks, got published on about 750 of our schedules at our recent January service change.
This week, Fred finally got the attention of RTD's top brass.
This has taken way too long to get resolved, and it's not acceptable, the timeline it's taken, and so we're gonna try and make it right.
RTD's comms guy, Stuart Summers, says 12 people are now working overtime, putting stickers with the right number over Fred's number. It should be fixed by the end of the week. And they're changing policy.
We have now implemented a more robust review process.
In other words, they're going to call the numbers before they publish them. All of this has given Fred a lot of unwanted expertise into customer service.
There needs to be a rapid response to that, in my view, but they can't do that unless they're getting the phone call.
And they're not getting the phone call because
they're calling me.
So Summers says the problem should be corrected at all of those rail and bus stations and bus shelters, or all the rail and bus stations right now. The shelters are still the problem. But while we were at Union Station today, there were still several boards that listed the wrong number. Turns out the commuter rail is a different unit. RTD doesn't have the key to get inside and change those boards. Another team is doing that right now. Bottom line, if you are in trouble and you need to call that number, make sure you find the one with the sticker over it. Otherwise, you're going to get Fred. And he would not appreciate a call at 4 o'clock in the morning. He's gotten plenty of them. And he's heard from frantic people
in scary stuff.
Tough situations. Yeah. And he gives them the real number because he knows it by heart now. But yeah.
There are some things that are funny, not funny. That's funny, not funny.
Yes. There are some, right. It's kind of fun.
Parts of it are very funny, but at the end of the day, like RTD needs to keep people safe. And guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Steve Sager, memorable one. Thank you.